Hey agents, thanks for tuning into this video. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded the build, but that's just because I haven't been making builds the last few days. Been having internet problems, so I've been playing stuff like Spider-Man, Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed Origins. That's most of the stuff I've been playing. I haven't been playing much Division because of internet issues. So, the other reason why I think I'll not be making many more builds right now until we get Gear 2.0, because I think the only other build I can make is maybe a hardwired skill build with short how can I say, skill with a lot of skill haste. I mean, that's the only thing I can really make or experiment with a bit with, because I mean, of the video I already have a rifle spotter build, I have a clutch build here, I have a rifle crit build. I'm only using a purple M1A there because I can't find another M1A that has fast hands on it and that I can roll a Allegro on, or vice versa. I can't find one, so that's why the base damage on that one is a lot lower than the one on my rifle spotter. The base damage is about 16,000 lower or something. So I have there's my rifle crit, which I have there. Your camper crit rifle build. I have a 485 armor there, build uploaded, that's with almost 50% explosive resistance. I have an AR spotter on here, which with the AR and LMG with the technician. And there's my raid build that I normally use, a spark on it. And here's a bleed build I have, some bleed, and there's a berserk health build I have with over 300k health. It doesn't work so well in PvP depending where you fight. A clutch player destroys that thing in seconds. I mean, even this clutch build I have here can destroy 300 armor, like, oh, I mean 300 health and 200 armor, almost like nothing, like 2-3 seconds you're dead. It can be done. I mean, if I look at this AR clutch here, the PvP damage 13,000, 60, 52. I mean, that can destroy almost anything if you think about it. If the bullets or register, I have to mention that. The rifle crit, that's the one, 67 PvP. I don't talk about this one. 67,601 PvP, 55 crit zones, 57 crit damage. And this one has 100% as a protection on it. Yeah, scroll past it now. There's 100%. So if I look at this, the spotter one, normal spotter, that's 69,000. Okay, it's more or less the same as my crit one, but what I could do, that one also has a protection on it. But if I check here, I can get a lot higher if I sacrifice that fast hands, which is going to go at a stack of 5% reload speed. I would actually prefer having that in PvP scenario, because my armor is not that high. I need to reload a lot faster. If I put on this one, which is lucky shot, protected reload, and optimize, it goes up to 78,000. But then my shooting is a lot slower. Shooting is a lot slower on that one. AR spotter is over there. Raid build. The guy's not knowing what's going on there. Even this one I can use in PvP, 17,000. But there's no hazard protection on here, almost basically none, so it's a bit weak in PvP with the bleeds and all that. So for the bleed, for right now, with the 500k armor meta that we still have, and 3,000 skill power, double barrel shotguns, dual double barrel shotguns, a perfect unbreakable 500k, those type of things you have. The only build that really works with that is the AR clutch. If you face them one-on-one, to face like them, it doesn't help if 2 or 3 of them focus fire you. It doesn't help at all. It doesn't help with any of these builds. You get focus fired by 2 or 3 guys at the same time. It doesn't help, doesn't matter what you use. So any of these builds are actually viable depending on the situation, depending on your bullets register. So I think the only thing I can actually make is a hardwired build. I think it's like 4-piece hardwired with 100 odd, 140, 170% skill haste or something. Your lazy, your easy farmer builds. I think that's the only one I can actually still make. These I can all improve. I can add more armor, a bit more damage. I can swap the pieces around, but there's no actually need to do it because we're also waiting for Gear 2.0. It might be 2 or 3 months away. We're still waiting for episode 3 for a release date for it. We just still don't know. They just said February, but anybody's guess when that will be. It might even be delayed. Who knows? But I mean, I still love the game. When my internet is working, I still play it. I can play it for hours on end, unlike anything else. So these are rundown of the builds I switch between and I don't have any damage to elites on here because that's falling away in a few months time. Except on the raid build, just to make it a bit easier. Or just to blast through it. we still use damage to elites on it. But for a challenge last week I used this rifle spotter without damage to elites. It worked out pretty well. Yeah, you take a few more bullets to kill an enemy, but that's what we're gonna have anyway. So I I'll probably try each of them in every raid that we have. I'll try, but I won't try the rifle crit build because there's no real place to hide that well in the raid. So I'll get slaughtered, I think, if I use the rifle crit build. But the normal one, this one is fine. That's enough to get you by. So I'll upload the hardwired build once I get around to making one. But as far as other builds, I mean, there's no point in making videos with slight updates to them. So all of these builds are on my channel already. So guys, enjoy your week further, and I'll check you guys again. Thanks for tuning in.